Oh, my neck just broke. I'm dead.
Oh!
All right, guys, welcome back to an episode of We Talking About. Today we're going to be talking about the first episode of Crazyhead.
Crazyhead, Season 1, Episode 1. I love Crazyhead. Don't die in a fire. Good night.
Crazyhead was interesting.
Yeah.
It didn't, like, super grab me, but it was a pilot episode. So,
Yeah.
But, like, the concept I thought was there.
Totally.
I like it. I had a couple of things that, like, I was like, called it. Like,
Okay, sure.
The one dude, like, she realizes she's, like, can see, like, demons and whatnot. And
Yeah.
there's one guy that's in the street, and I'm like, that's the angel character. He'll be he'll be playing a love interest today. And then, like,
Oh,
you
there
find
you go.
out, like, a couple minutes later that, like, he's, like, was dating the other girl. I didn't learn either names, actually.
Amy and Raquel.
So Amy is the new Crazyhead.
Amy is the blonde,
Okay,
and Raquel is the, are you allowed to say black chick?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
You're
the
not
black chick.
lying.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
So, like, one of my first notes is, like, British!
Yes,
I
no,
didn't know.
100% British.
I think we might have even mentioned that, like you know, off the air,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's why we should check this out. But
Sure.
I totally forgot, and going into it, I had no idea. And there's a few like setup shots before anyone talks, and once someone started talking, I was like, ooh, or something like that. But yeah, just to get it over with, like, I liked it a lot. The quality, like, film-wise, I thought was there, like,
Sure.
cinematographically.
The only
And
real
the
issue I think
premise
they
I
had like on screen was like the weird burning face of a demon thing. But I think by like season 2 that will look much better.
I loved it.
I think it looked a
loved
little
the,
a little sci-fi movie to me.
Yeah, but I still like I liked it.
You like what it is, or you like how it looked?
I was totally okay with with how it like looked. It didn't trigger me like that looks shitty, but it also, you know, I wasn't like, wow, that looks so good. And
I
like,
think
the way that they're using it is so quick, and it just looks different and like weird. But
I
their
think
face
it's
and stuff
quick
like
though
that,
now because it's not good.
totally.
It's kind of like if you watch like season 1 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when they stake somebody,
There's no
and
vampires.
season 7 when they stake somebody.
Okay.
It's like a visual feast compared to shit.
Yeah, I think that these, I don't know, to me, you know, again, like, if we pulled it up right now and,
Sure.
like, held on it for a long time, I'd probably go, like, yeah, that's not great or something like that. But as the episode flowed, it like, fit perfectly to me, and I was fine with it. But, yes, I think that because it's like, the weird Burning Man, like, thing or whatever, we're going to get much more burning, much more crazy things with, like, other more powerful demons down the line, and these are just, like, the grunts or whatever.
Or there will be other things. So, like, these are
Yes,
demons in the demon
exactly.
possession game, but I'm
Right.
sure there will be, like, this is just a demon. This is a blah, blah. This is a this. Like,
Yeah.
other monsters. Because, like, you know, all these shows, inevitably, and now there's witches and leprechauns and
Yes,
Bigfoot.
yes.
Like, everything will come out eventually.
So let's talk about that real quick. Like,
Sure.
like we said, like the setup or like the premise,
Mm-hmm.
because we've watched shows both for this type of stuff and just for our own like enjoyment.
Sure.
Where it's like, here's the premise, and like the premise for like over a decade now has consistently been like, it's vampires or it's werewolves or well it's this and like and then like you know just like you're saying, all these shows now everything is real and all.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying to one up and D up and re up everybody. So there's like a show where the main character is a zombie, and there's a show where the main character is a succubus instead.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, weird things that like you weren't. And you know, for me, it makes me go like, that's interesting. This is a whole different thing or something like that. And the premise here is that they are seers and can just like see that these people are like actually
I do love that it's like anyone who's schizophrenic or whatever that has visions,
Might
like
just be
we
this.
put them on this pill, and now like you know,
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. We like demons have learned to like medicate people,
Right.
Like it's like, oh, you're not actually seeing demons, you're seeing some blah blah. Your mind's fucked up. Here, have this pill. I feel better.
Well, it's like, and what medication do you want? I'm on this. It's like, oh, that stops you seeing them or whatever, and you're like, oh, fuck, like, right, like it was intentionally for that. No, that's and like, it isn't some like weird, like the person walking her through it is just barely a little ahead of her. It isn't like there's some weird character with like a book and like here's all the answers to like.
Well,
the
she
entire
seems to
show's
know
plot.
a lot more than our new character does.
Totally.
But she's such a scatterbrained type of person.
Yes.
possibly because she has mental issues.
Yes.
That she just like oh, you look it up. It's in a book. I don't know. Oh yeah, this and that. And like there were other tells. So late and like when I realized that she was the one with the love interest of the demon thing, when she says, well, and the semen is cold. I was like, all right, so he loves her.
Okay, there you go.
I like when you can pick. Like, I love picking up things and they're like, oh yes, this and that. But no, I thought she was funny. I like her like personality.
She's like obnoxious and like loud and like out there, and like the new girl's all like, "What? Oh my God, no! What? I was with you for a minute there, but then the nipple pinching and everything. I don't know, or something like that."
Probably should have pinched your arm.
Yeah, and just like very forward and blunt and out there. And
they have a good
funny.
chemistry together. They do seem to have a good rapport, which sometimes, especially with a pilot episode, you're looking at people and you're like, oh, that didn't play. You don't whatever. No. But this one, like, right out the gate, I'm like, I can't wait to see when they're actually friends and they've known each other for a while. What they're
I was gonna say they feel like they've been doing this for a while, and the structure of this first episode where you like open with them mid thing, and then you go back and they show you like like the lead up was cool because it lets you see how those characters relate, and then just how like they're already in really weird situations where shit is fucking crazy, and they're already being like Doctor Who-ish and like silly about it and like irreverent and stuff like that, which I think is gonna be super good for the show.
This show has a lot of potential. I do think it's funny though that like there's a network of demons and like they're like, all right, send 3. Like they could have just sent like 100 and just 1.
Yeah, weird. I don't know.
But
weird
who knows?
Stuff.
Maybe they don't have a lot of power. And they did make some offhanded remark on like, well, like not all the demons are bad. Some of them, like I guess this is just like the equivalent of like some gang leader and his demons.
Yeah, because that guy just seems like, and I don't know if like he has a burning face too, or if he is something else, right? Because you never see him.
Yeah, you don't see him ever burning.
He's the psychiatrist, right?
He was the psychiatrist, yeah.
Yeah, so he's the guy.
He was like Scottish as fuck.
Yeah, he was cool, and I like that like massive reconstructive surgery or whatever. And it's like, I'm sorry, and he goes like, just like takes it. I was like, okay, I like where this is going. This is good. But the look of it or whatever. So they introduce all these people. I also wrote down. This isn't a booty call. They introduced that like horrible nerdy guy that like works with her that was like hitting on her.
I thought that was hilarious how he's like eating just a hot dog, so there's no bun, there's no ketchup, it's just a hot dog, and multiple times he was like shh and like puts it across her mouth. That was great because of how awkward it was.
Super awkward.
You coming in then? All right.
He goes,
stupid fuck.
Yeah. No, I think that's another dumb thing that like could have played really poorly, and like everything about this seemed to work for me. There was nothing.
Yeah, no.
Did anything make you go like, uh-oh, or like I don't like this, or anything like that?
No. Overall was very optimistic, especially I'm usually I'm a more critical person on things than you are, but my only gripe was that the burning face I thought could be better, but again it's episode 1, so you're not going to have all your eggs in the basket at that time. I think by season 2 this is going to be a really solid show, and I think it has the humor mixed with the action, and things are realistic enough where demons at least that they're encountering right now don't have a lot of powers or anything like that. But they put out there that they can have powers and do these things, and I'm sure our seers are going to get more powerful. Either they'll actually get powers as
some sort of talismans or
something
or
has to happen.
Or the demons will have weird rules that they'll just know and be able to exploit.
Yeah,
because there has to be a reason why the demons are so afraid of people who can just identify them. Right? They have to have some sort of weird weaknesses or whatever, like that exorcism thing that they pull off with their friend, and she's dead now apparently. That's a whole.
Or it'll pick up the next episode.
And she's fine or whatever. I don't know. Because she says she's dead or whatever, and that's how it ends or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, girl.
But she's not a doctor, and pulses can come back and go whatever after an exorcism. I've read that before.
Who knows how possessions work?
I do love that she's like, you've got a marker, and I pictured after 1 second, it's you just have to do a spurt. But they didn't say anything like that. But she peed for a full urination sequence.
Yeah, should have been you didn't have to empty the whole tank. What are you doing?
Yeah. I thought that would have been a really great opportunity for a joke.
We just needed one drop or something. She's like, fuck. Yeah.
I think that kind of stuff all the time where I'm like, I'd love to be the punch up man. Just on set, try saying this. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. Punching shit up, yo.
Punch it up.
All right, full reconstructive. So, all right, Sawyer is the name of the good demon.
Yes.
And he's doing telekinesis.
Yeah, he's got
stuff,
telekinesis.
pushing things or
if
whatever.
Not more.
who the fuck knows? And then Raquel, I think I don't know if I have that name right. I think I have Amy, but she like reveals some of them have powers, blah blah blah.
Yeah, everything she says to is like, oh, some of them have powers.
Yeah.
Very funny. I like the business in the car. Like the fan belt's off, and he's like, "What the hell's that? I don't know. What am I, a mechanic?"
Yeah, their banter was great, and the guy like tapping on the window, like the douchebag guy and all that stuff was great. And then like there's like another red light that they also hit or something.
No, that was
like,
great.
Oh fuck!
He's like, it's really kind of rude to put your dog in the trunk. Well, he's a pit bull. Maybe I let him out so he can eat your balls, or whatever the fuck she says.
Yeah, just fucking like I'm okay with it, you know. And she's like, I'm sorry. And she's like, if you fuck my brother or whatever the fuck. And he's like, what? No.
There was definitely chemistry between her and the brother. It's going down in the club.
It's going down. The part in the club in the beginning was cool, where the whole fucking and then the parking lot business and all that stuff.
Parking lot thing, that's one of my like movie like problems, and not with this show, but like you see something horrible, like either the killer or a demon or a monster or anything, and what you do is you drop completely out of sight and lose track of where it is. Like people do that in everything, and like that drives me nuts. Drop low and look through the window, like.
Right, totally.
Because if you're worried if it saw you, it might have seen you, and it would be nice to know if it's running towards you right now, you know?
I completely agree. I always chalk that up to like what they're seeing that is so unbelievable to them that their first instinct is to just hide, and it's this horrible thing. Or
nah, that's stupid.
No, I also don't like it, and I think in the theme of like House of Wax, things should start having more realistic reactions with people's things.
Yeah.
That would be cool every now and then. Because not everyone would do that. Some people would not do that.
Yes.
Some people would go,
like,
what the fuck?
Every movie does that, and I'm always like, come on! They throw themselves down hard, and it would hit the car, and the alarm would go off or something, or they just make a noise, or land in a puddle, and the guy would be like, and they'd immediately now know you're there because of that. Like,
well, and then like once you peek out, he's not where he was.
Yes, of course not.
Which is the worst possible situation. And then it's he's behind me, and then he's behind me.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah, I'm sick of that too. Let's download
anything else but that.
I think we've hit all of the things.
I do like she has like a baton that she pulls out, and then she like I have a couple of those, and you do have to really powerfully strike them to get them to go back in, and she chooses to do this on a car. And I'm like, oh, you fool. Very funny.
Funny, good, supernatural, looks good. I like the people. I like the characters.
I didn't catch. Was the show a half an hour or 45 minutes?
I think it was 40-something, but
was it? Okay, it felt like a half an hour.
Yeah, it like went by
really quickly. Yeah,
and was enjoyable. And there's not much to say because usually the stuff that we say is how much shit sucks and how it should have been better.
Now, another problem, I guess, and this will be to the show. I don't understand exactly how the burning face works.
Yeah.
If I look at you and you're possessed, I should see a burning face. Is how I understood it. But the roommate. She was like, or maybe it doesn't work in a mirror, because the roommate got right up on her, and she didn't know she was a demon until she started to choke her with the belt.
Right.
So if they explain it doesn't work in mirrors, I don't have an issue. But if it does work in mirrors, red flag.
I took it to be because
it was still new. What was happening?
You didn't always see she didn't always see the burning face. I didn't take it that way. I took it like she can see their true nature, but has to like learn, or like it's only coming out at like extreme moments.
I thought she always sees it, but it's that the budget doesn't let them show it all the time.
I did not think that. I don't know though. I think that they'll clarify either one way or the other.
We'll see
what's happening. Because I took it like she just sees like a like flash of it every now and then or something like that.
But did ever she see somebody that wasn't demoned out? Like I feel the only times we saw people that we had previously seen with the burning face that were not in burning face was like right afterward, and now they were like moving a lot, and it would just be really hard to track them and do that shit to them.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, there's totally explanations for why they would choose to do that.
No, but I mean, did we ever see somebody for the first time that was a demon, and they didn't show them as a demon?
Yeah. What do you mean?
So when did that happen?
Oh, well, I'm not sure how you mean that, but like in the bowling alley, the guy's talking to her for a while and doing stuff, and then there's like one quick shot when he's about to like smash her where his face is like different or whatever. And she kind of like reacts like, oh fuck or whatever. But I assume that she knows. I don't know. Her reactions made me think that just every now and then she's like piercing the veil and really seeing them for what they are.
I thought they just always established it with the demon face, and then like
you'd
see it a couple of times just for emphasis.
Yeah, have no idea.
We'll see in episode 2. I will make a better better word that means things.
No, I totally
A point to look for this.
No, I got yeah. I did not think of it the way you're saying either, and I totally it could be either of those things. It's totally not a thing. I'm down, but I think we're gonna give this 2 thumbs up. And
Yeah,
be
2
like,
thumbs up, and eagerly awaiting episode 2.
Yeah.
And by awaiting, I mean it's on Netflix and we can watch whatever the hell we want. Fuck you.